Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living, and today I'm over at my granddaughter's house, Kim, and she has bought a new sink. She wants to change out the old sink in their house. They just bought this house about 2 years ago, and they are slowly doing different remodeling projects throughout the house, and we've already put a new light in the ceiling up there for them. And so next step she wants to do is she wants to put a new sink in. So we're fixing to get started on that. I'm going to try to show you as many details as I possibly can. It's a little dark up underneath the cabinets here, so it may be a little tricky showing you, but I'll tell you what I'm doing. So let me get started here. Okay, and this is our granddaughter Kim, and she's going to be the one doing the majority of the work, but I'm going to instruct her and give her directions on what to do.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, on the very first thing you want to do, underneath your sink, you have two valves, one for the hot water and one for the cold water, and you want to turn both of those off completely.
Which way is off?
Turn to the right clockwise.
Will it stop when it gets, like, will I know when it's off?
Yeah, just turn it completely
Till
to
it
the
stops?
right, till it stops.
Okay.
And do both of them.
All right.
Okay, now we're going to come up here to the sink and turn the water on and make sure you don't have any water running.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you got no water running.
No water running.
Okay, if you're doing this at your house and if you still have water running or just a slow drip, what you may want to do is go outside and turn your main water off, because one of these valves down here can be bad and be leaking water, but hers seem to be working good. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to get a little plastic container and put in here to catch any water that will drip out when we take it loose. Okay, got the camera. Okay, on the next step, we're going to take the two lines loose that go up to the faucet.
All right.
And I should mention that she is going to be putting in a new faucet and a new sink both. And once it comes loose, you can probably turn it by hand, Kim.
Oh, okay. I also mentioned that I'm not very skilled with the tools. Okay.
Okay, you're doing a good job. Now once you get it loose, lift up on that pipe. You may have to flex it a little bit and it should come right out of there.
Okay.
And we didn't have any water drip out, so that's good.
All right.
Now do the other pipe over here the same way.
Not yet. That one's a little stiffer. Goodness gracious.
Okay, there you go. Feels better when it finally gets loose, don't it?
That tube was a little harder to pull out than I expected it to be.
Sometimes they can be stuck in there pretty good. Those are plastic.
Oh, that one came right up.
That can come out good. Okay, next thing you want to do, Kim, now she has a double sink. So let me see if I can shine the light up in here. And on each side of the sink, you see that nut right there? and then there's one over there. That one's metal.
That? Okay.
And this one's plastic. Someone has changed some out, okay? But I want you to take both of those completely loose, okay? And
so this one I'll do the same way we did, like that?
yeah, you'll use these pliers here to turn it.
Okay.
You'll have to open them up.
Yeah.
And it will turn back to your left the way this is, okay?
So the opposite of the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you open them up real wide?
I think so, right?
No,
the other one? Ah.
There you go, there you go. And turn it the other direction for pulling.
Okay. So they're not quite that far.
Right there, okay? And we get the camera on, okay, right there. And just, it may be tight, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Nah, it's not too tight.
And just work it around a few times.
Is it going to fall down?
I don't think it's going to fall.
Okay.
It's just going to come loose and hang.
I feel like I could probably get it with my hand.
Yeah, that's
Is it going to be gross?
That's it. That's good. Now do this one over here
So do
the same way.
I just put this in the plastic?
Yeah, you sure can.
That's not going to work. I had to come.
And I'm doing the best I can to record this to sort of show everyone what to do. I prefer the plastic
Yeah, that's way easier.
connectors. And
Okay.
okay, you got them both loose?
Got them both loose.
Okay, now, what we're going to do next, the sink is completely disconnected from all the plumbing.
Okay.
So next thing we're going to do, underneath here, you're going to need a screwdriver.
Okay.
And if I can show it, there's some little screws, yeah, right there, that holds this sink to the wood. And there's about 6 of them that goes all the way around.
Okay.
You're going to have to get under here and loosen all of those screws up.
Okay.
And when you do, we can lift the sink
the
out
top?
the top.
Okay. All
Okay?
right. Let me go
And
get
I'm
the
not going to try to record you doing that because you're going to have to lay on your back to
I
do
am.
that part. But that's what everyone's going to need to do.
Okay.
Okay, it's a little hard to see where this is at, but you can either use a flat tip screwdriver or you can use a nut driver to get this loose. So Kim's going to try a nut driver on it.
I gotta go flush that down.
Okay, and Kim is under there taking loose all the clamps that hold the sink in. And some of them are rusted, so they're a little hard to get started. But she's got all of them except for one now. And it's a little too dark back there. I can't get back there to show you the actual clamp, but I'll show them to you after she gets them off. Okay, let's just put that in front of you. There's one. She just got that off. That was the last one, Kim.
We got one more.
Oh, you got one more?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and get that get the last one then. If it's over this way, I might can get back there and see
Okay.
part of it.
See where my hand's at?
Oh yeah, I see your hand. I see them.
That didn't sound good. It's barely moving.
Yeah. That's probably the hardest part because of where it's located.
Okay, got it.
Okay, she's got them all out now. Okay, Kim's got all the clamps out from underneath it, so I'm going to help her. We're going to lift it up and take it outside.
Alright, so if we pick this up, is the sink going to go with it?
And then push it and get your fingers under it. You got your fingers? Get up here and get your fingers under it.
Oh, I
Right
see.
there.
Okay.
It's actually very light.
Okay.
One person can handle this one.
Oh, there's all of our water.
Okay, we'll have to clean up our little water.
Those are not very flexible. Watch out for gas.
Okay, so Kim got the old sink out, and the wood is still in good condition, Marie. Kim,
It's okay.
you can tell I'm used to talking to Marie, but your wood is still in good condition.
Okay.
So you're not going to have any problems.
Good.
The reason there weren't any clamps on the front right here,
Yeah.
see it's cut very close to that
Oh, I
side
see that,
brace.
yeah.
so they couldn't get a clamp on there.
Okay.
So all your clamps was around there with one right here in this corner.
Got you.
Okay. Okay, we're going to assemble the new sink, and all that involves is mounting the faucet to it and the tail pieces that connect into our drainage here. Now we will have to modify the drainage because this new sink is a little bit deeper. So let's get started assembling the new sink. Kim is getting ready to put in the sink strainers and the little tail piece that sticks out. First thing she's doing is putting some plumber's putty on the inside to give us a real good seal on it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that looks good. Now put your drain in there with this is the drain with the little rubber seal that came with it.
Okay.
And press it in nice and tight.
Sure.
Okay. Now take the nut that goes with it and put it on the bottom side.
All right. Uh-oh. Made a mess.
If y'all hear the little dog that's having fun with us, that is Gus. Let me show you Gus here. He's right here with us, and he's our big helper. Hey, Gus. Okay.
Well,
once you get started, it'll go good. You just have to get lined up good. There it goes. And just tighten it up as tight as you can tighten it by hand.
okay.
And then we'll use the wrench and tighten it up just a little bit more. Okay, that's good. And we'll do the other side the same way, Kim.
Okay.
Okay, Kim has got both of her sink drains installed and got them good and tight. Now these are tricky to get tight. You have to really put some pressure on to get them tight. And then she used a screwdriver and a hammer and tapped them lightly to tighten them up just a little bit more. Okay, Kim is also on this installation. She's going to be putting in a GE high flow water filter system. This does come with installation instructions, and what she did, this is where your water sprayer would normally attach, so she installed it right here, and she went ahead and put everything in place before we put the sink in the cabinet over there. And this is where the filters will connect over here, and this will hang on the wall underneath the sink. There's her filters that will connect underneath there. And then the orange wire coming out of the bottom will send the water back up to the faucet. And then this is the input down here. Anyway, she just followed all the instructions that came with the water filtration system. And since they all may be a little bit different, we would recommend that you do follow their instructions. These little yellow, orange, and blue wires are very easy to install. You just slide them in, push them hard, make sure they're in place, pull back on them to make sure they don't come out, and they're locked in. Okay, our next step, we're going to go ahead and set this sink inside the cabinet over here. Kim, hand me one of those little brackets so I can show them how that bracket tightens up. Okay, now these are the brackets that come with this sink, and we went ahead and put the pieces together here, but the sink has a lip right here, and you just slide this bracket up underneath there like that, and then this piece here will catch the wood from underneath. So once you get the sink hanging, slide these in, tighten this up, and it'll lock the sink in there for us. We're also going to put a coat of silicone all the way around the outside lip, and so that when we do tighten it up, it will be sealed and waterproof real good before we get it tightened down. Okay, so we're getting ready to move it over there.
Am I holding it the right way?
The other direction. Okay, on the drainage pipes, we know that these stick up too high, so we're going to go ahead and take this pipe loose before we put the sink in so that it will not be a problem. Okay, and once you get loose, Kim, you can just lay that down in the floor there, and it'll be out of your way, okay? Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and put Teflon tape around our water outlets down there, so that when we screw the new line on, it'll be sealed good, okay?
Okay.
You want to get a piece of Teflon tape, do both of them? Okay, Kim's got the Teflon tape wrapped around the first one. Gus has got his ball here he wants to play, and he's trying his best to get us to play with him. Okay, you got them both taped good?
Yep.
Great. Okay, now come up here, and the best way to handle this is on the sink lip right here. Take your silicone, put a very thin line all the way around, just on that ledge right there that's exposed.
Can I just cut it with scissors?
Either scissors or knife.
Okay.
A little small cut. Okay, and what Kim's going to be using here is clear silicone, and she's going to put a very thin layer all the way around. Okay, Kim's going to put the silicone all the way around it. She's doing this so delicate you would think she's decorating a cake. She probably takes after her grandma Marie. Okay. I think they're going to fall in pretty good.
Yeah, hopefully so. Just gotta watch that stuff.
Just let them drop in.
Okay. Alright.
Let's go to the back.
Okay. I don't know what you mean.
Let that back lip down.
Okay.
And then let the front down.
Okay.
Your flour fell over.
And we're out of line. There we go. Wow.
That set in there very nicely.
Yeah,
Let me
it did.
get the camera over here. Okay, there's her sink sitting in place here. We still got to clean the plumber's putty out. But all we got to do now is connect the drain and the water underneath and put the little clips that holds it down tight. Okay, Kim, you can go under and put those clips on next.
Okay.
Okay, Kim is under the sink, tightening up the clamps that holds it to the wood. And I got a little friend. Come here, Gus. Come here, Gus. Oh, yeah, boy. Gus is wanting to play. I couldn't get him.
I think I told you he would do that, what he would do.
Did he bring the ball back to me?
Okay.
Okay, now it's time to hook up the water connections. On the right hand side is the cold water. And Kim's going to put an adapter on this so that we can connect the water filtration system. She's already got the Teflon tape on there. All she's got to do is tighten this up real tight.
Okay, so I'm going this way with it.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, and then they make sure that that's going to be long enough to reach.
This yellow, you mean?
Yeah, yellow.
It's definitely gonna be long enough. We're gonna
See
have
if
to...
it's going to have to come down on this side and connect. Make sure the blue is on the outside of it so your wires won't be tangled up. There you go. Now if you're just doing a regular water connection, you won't have this, but
So
this.
is that the right way to do that?
Yeah, and push that straight down.
Is that the right way? With that being like that?
Yeah.
Twisted like that?
Yeah. Push that down tight
Okay.
and then pull back up to make sure it's in there. Okay, you're good.
All right.
Now the other hose connects to your hot water side.
Okay.
Make sure you're not wrapped around your
My weight there. yeah.
weight. You're good. Okay. Put that on right there and tighten it up.
All right.
And we apologize for the video being probably a little dark. We didn't have an extra light to put down here for filming.
Can you over tighten these?
Probably not.
Okay.
Okay, you got good and tight?
All right, I think so.
Okay, we only got one more step to do. We've got to connect the drains on both sides to the drain that goes outside.
Yep.
So let's get over here and measure it, and we'll cut it to fit and put it back in there. Okay, we had to shorten the drainage pipes by 3 inches, and so everything's put back together, and Kim's going to go ahead and start tightening up all the drainage pipes. Okay, we're using our phone for some light, and we've got Kim has got everything connected back up. She had to shorten her drainage pipes by 3 inches so that it would match this sink. There's no water leaks. The water has been turned back on. And the filters are over on the right hand side. That's the 2 water filters, and the little box right there is a control module for it. And so let's go up here and let Kim turn it on and see how it works. Kim, talk to us and tell us how you feel about this project.
All right, here we go. How long did you think it took us, Pop?
I don't know. I didn't check time when we started.
3 hours, maybe?
Did it take that long?
I think so.
It probably wouldn't have took so long, but we was recording video.
Right. All right. We got our cold water and our hot water. And when we want to run our filtered water, we turn that little switch on, and you can see the pressure difference for the filtered water. And that's it. Good to go.
Looks very nice.
I love it.
Well, thank you, Kim, for helping with this project.
Thank you, Pop.
It was actually your project, but thanks for helping with the video, and we'll share this with other people. There may be someone else that needs to replace their kitchen sink,
Yep.
and they'll want to follow these instructions to do theirs. So thanks everyone for watching our videos. We certainly do appreciate it. Everyone have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.
See ya.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here